No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
When it comes to your home, we know you have lots of options for contractors. At GT Window and Door, we believe what sets us apart is simple. We're local, we're invested in our community, and we stand behind our work. From windows and doors to siding and seamless gutters, we're focused on quality materials, experienced crews, and getting the job done right the first time. The next time you're planning a project, please give us a chance to earn your business. Visit gtwindowanddoor.com to schedule your free estimate. GT Window and Door, helping transform your house into a home.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need. Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, MrSandless.com.
Does fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna to see their full line of Ice Castle RVs and keep the fun alive all year round. They also deliver a full line of enclosed and utility trailers for all of your hauling needs. Find them just north of Owatonna, across I-35 from Bass Pro Shops, or check out their inventory online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
When it comes to your home, we know you have lots of options for contractors. At GT Window and Door, we believe what sets us apart is simple. We're local, we're invested in our community, and we stand behind our work. From windows and doors to siding and seamless gutters, we're focused on quality materials, experienced crews, and getting the job done right the first time. The next time you're planning a project, please give us a chance to earn your business. Visit gtwindowanddoor.com to schedule your free estimate. GT Window and Door, helping transform your house into a home.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place. 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
And good evening and welcome to Hike Field here as we are set for American Legion baseball action. And it is Kasson, the Comets, the Post 333 in Kasson is the sponsoring Legion. And, of course, Post 56 here in Albert Lea will be represented. A 1-0 season start for Albert Lea as they had a 4-0 shutout of the Rochester I can't remember which one it was. I think the A's are the one that backed out on us on last week on the game 2 of the season when we were over there in Rochester, and then were informed that they weren't ready to play because they had a scheduling conflict or something. Anyway, whoever we beat in that first game, it was 4-0, and it was a one-hitter by Cohen Drescher from the hill, and he looked great, 9 strikeouts. The boys turned a double play behind him, so, I mean, they were on fire defensively throughout that contest. And I'm Jay Paul with your call here from Hike Field. As this is American Legion baseball it's Division I, it's Sub-State 1, Austin, Albert Lea, Rochester Patriots. That was who it was, Rochester Patriots, who we beat 4-0. Rochester A's was the second game that didn't happen. Owatonna is in our Sub-State, and Winona, and these Kasson Comets. I don't know that they're Kasson Manorville. I think it's just Kasson Comets. And so American Legion Baseball, by the way, established nationally 101 years ago, 1925. And because Legion Baseball was so enthusiastically adopted in this region, Mankato actually hosted the very first Minnesota American Legion State Baseball Tournament 100 years ago, summer of 1926. So it's been around for a long, long time. So congratulations to the Legion and also the VFW. You see on your screen, I have the defensive alignment for Albert Lea and the batting order for Kasson. And when we get started here, and I'll switch it around here so you can see the other way around too. But we'll go through that as we get going. And we've got somebody here to do PA, whether it's Rassler or whoever. The Shields rankings for this week came out, and in Division I Senior, which is this includes these two teams. Neither of them are in the top 20, but Farmington, Post 189, leads the way this year. Expected to do great things. Bayport, Post 491 from Stillwater is second. Chaska, Post 57, ranked third. Rosemount, Post 65 is fourth. Edina, Post 471 is fifth. Tri-City Red, Post 513, sixth. In seventh place, Champlin, Post 600. Fridley, Post 303 Gold of Totino is eighth. Prior Lake Lakers are ninth. Buffalo, Post 270 is 10th. Shakopee, Post 2 is 11th. And on it goes. Now, Owatonna is, Post 77 is 17th. And the Rochester Redhawks, who we have not faced, but should sometime this season, they're Post 92. They're 18th in the Division I senior rankings. So maybe they'll change. You never know. Pitchers, by the way, have a strict 105 pitches per day limit in American Legion baseball, very similar to high school baseball. Of course, Rich Yost, the coach, manager, I like to call him, of the Albert Lea Post 56 Tigers, and Logan Simiotti for the Post 333 Comets of Kasson. We're going to have a chat here with the Yost boys. Manager Rich coming up on the Coach's Corner, and then I'll have the player profile with Leighton Yost, recent graduate, shortstop extraordinaire. Actually, he's not even playing short tonight, but I didn't know that at the time I interviewed him. But those interviews are coming up here as the pregame rolls on from AlbertLeaLive.com.
A brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
When it comes to your home, we know you have lots of options for contractors. At GT Window and Door, we believe what sets us apart is simple. We're local, we're invested in our community, and we stand behind our work. From windows and doors to siding and seamless gutters, we're focused on quality materials, experienced crews, and getting the job done right the first time. The next time you're planning a project, please give us a chance to earn your business. Visit gtwindowanddoor.com to schedule your free estimate. GT Window and Door, helping transform your house into a home.
Let's talk with the manager of this American Legion team, Post 56 team. It's Rich Yost. I just talked to your son, so I got little Yost and big Yost in here.
Well, I'm sure he had lots to say.
No, he's a good guy, and he really is solidifying on that left side of the infield, isn't he?
Yeah, and not today, but well,
what's he doing today?
He's a utility guy, so we'll move him around the infield and maybe some outfield, and but that's the short end of the stick, being the coach's kid.
And when I saw him pitch an inning this year, and I said, "I didn't know you liked to pitch," and he goes, "I don't."
Yeah. He used to be really good at it. He kind of anchored the pitching staff from like 9 years old through 13, 14. Then he had a shoulder injury back in at a tournament, and kind of never really came back from it. So
I'll tell you what, Cohen Drescher on the hill on that first game last Tuesday. You can't get better than that. One hitter, well, you can get better, but barely. One hitter, 9 strikeouts, kept your deep. He is attack mode all the time, and he doesn't nibble or anything. The defense never gets bored. They play well behind him when they need it.
100%. He works fast. He keeps everybody in the game. He's smiling and joking around out there, keeping everybody nice and loose and having a good time. And he loves to come to the game. And hey, put me wherever, Coach.
I know the team was a little upset because he went all the way over to Rochester on whatever day it was, and then they had a scheduling conflict on their end that didn't allow that game to happen, which kind of stinks. But nobody got hurt, and here you are. You got a week off.
We didn't need a week off. So the guys are out early today, took some BP, stuff like that. You hope it doesn't happen, but we took some steps to make sure we're not going to happen again, and move forward from here.
All right, sounds good. What else? As we move forward here, you're going to probably try and get 2-3 games a week, or is that?
Yeah, we'll get just the one this week, and then we get Saturday coming, so we'll get ready for 3 games this weekend over in Mankato, tournament we haven't played in a while, but I guess focus on today, and then after that tournament, I think we'll be back to a regular 2-a-week type schedule. So,
and we'll be doing your games. Well, actually, we're doing all 9 games over there in the Mankato tournament, the Mulvihill Classic, which should be pretty competitive over there.
Yeah, I think so. You got both Mankato teams, which daunting task, and then Chaska, who pretty good team from what I gathered throughout the season. Heck, even LeSueur Henderson, I believe, went to state, and Sleepy. I think they were. If they weren't there, they were darn close. So should be some good competitive baseball, and yeah.
And the weather looks good.
I did see some drops on my deal, but I think that's moved around. So yeah. I'll take 75 degrees. All the last 2 weeks has been wonderful.
Well, your teams are always fun to watch. I know the VF last year, VFW, you guys did such a great job almost getting to state. Hopefully these guys can stay together this summer. I know there's jobs, and I mean, a lot of them are graduated already, including your son Leighton, and sometimes things get in the way and it's unavoidable. But, man, if these guys can stay together, I think they could make some noise.
I hope so. I mean, they like playing together. That's, I guess, with having some of the other ones come back and wanting to stick around, that's awesome. Some of the younger ones, we're trying to fill the void with, the ones that are out doing their thing. So just patchwork it together and have some fun with it.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need. Mr. Sandless in Albert Lee refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check them out online, mrsandless.com.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lee Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Player profile is Leighton Yost, recent graduate of Albert Lee High School. How you doing?
Good.
Number 2, the shortstop. Well, you play a number of positions. Don't you? Where do you play? I mean, I know you're basically the shortstop. But you like to pitch and do that thing.
I don't like to pitch.
You don't like to pitch? I thought you pitched.
I pitched 1 inning.
I did see you, but you don't like it.
Mm-hmm. I hate it.
Okay. You've also played second. Where else?
This year I played short second, but I'll play anywhere.
But I mean, yeah, it's you are the general shortstop here, and you guys just turned a nice double play in your 4-0 opening win here in the Legion season. A little 6-4-3. Those are fun.
Oh yeah, those are the best plays.
Yeah. Well, only thing better would be an unassisted double play.
Yeah. Those are more fun.
A little more rare too, but yeah, it's so Cohen Drescher. It's really nice to have a guy like that. I mean, he throws a 1-hitter with 9 strikeouts. That makes it easy on the defense.
Yeah, very. It's nice when your pitcher's on, because when he's on and you get to just be the backup instead of have to be the guy to do all the work out there. When the pitcher's just on, it's amazing.
And I always thought as a second baseman when I was young, he works quick too. So and he doesn't nibble, so you're not bored out there.
Yeah, you don't fall asleep, especially even if he's doing really good and you're not getting all the action. You don't fall asleep because he's moving.
Yeah, exactly. All right, your second game against the Rochester A's didn't happen due to the scheduling conflict on their end. So now you've had a week between games. How are you feeling 1 game in as the top, if not the top leader of the team?
I feel good. We had a good game. Our first game, we were all upset about the A's because we were all there, all ready to go. But we're feeling confident today, so we'll go out there and do our best.
Sounds good. Let's see. You're a senior. What are your plans this summer and in the future?
At work, I'll be working at Blue Ridge in Hayward as a welder.
All right, good for you. Yeah, that's a good career. Any significance as the uniform number 2? I'll probably ask you that in football.
And yeah, it's been my number since I was a kid, so I've kept it. And then when we had Mike and then Logan, both ahead of me, so I had to wait until my senior year to have it, and so it was nice to have it the senior year.
Yeah, I bet, yeah. Favorite glove brand?
Wilson.
All right. How about a favorite bat?
Either a Louisville or a DeMarini. Any of them.
All right. Favorite sports moment you've been a part of? It could have been the whole football season, really.
It was my junior year homecoming when we beat, I don't even remember who it was. But
yeah, I can't either. But yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah. I don't remember. Was it St. Peter, maybe? I don't remember.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Who's your favorite athlete?
Brian Dozier.
That's going back a ways, yeah. Favorite music?
Country.
Anything country. And final question, what is your go-to fast food?
McDonald's.
Nice. All right, man. Thanks. Stay healthy and good luck.
Thank you.
There you go. That is Leighton Yost, and we're ready to go. Lefty Nate Barclay, we're ready to throw the first pitch here to Braden Brown, the center fielder, right-handed batter. And we're underway 3 minutes early tonight. That's always good. As keeps the batteries working a little bit longer, too. But here he goes with pitch number 2 and a swing and a miss. They have Braden Brown and Braden Lawrence starting out in the lineup here. Spelled differently, Braden, Braeden for Braden Brown, the guy up now. Braden, a little shorter for Braden Lawrence, the catcher, who is due up next here. And I've lost the count here. I know it's probably 2-1, something like that, but we'll see when the umpire flashes it. They're not quite up on the scoreboard here, and I have fallen behind there too, but there's a strike called. And it's 2-2. I was right. It was 2-1 at the time. So 2-2 to Braden Brown. He is ready to go. Here's the delivery from Barclay. Good to see Nate out there. He's suffered some Tommy John surgeries and now coming back and able to pitch a full count here to open the game against Brown. And the lefty, one of the best hitters on the team, too. That's up high, and he walks the leadoff batter on 6 pitches, and they have one on and nobody out here with Braden Lawrence coming to bat, the catcher. So nobody out and the runner at first. Let's see how big a lead Brown gets over there. Not too bad. 4 or 5 steps. And then pitch is fouled off and out of play for strike 1 to Lawrence. And defensively, for the home team, you got Griffin Richards behind the plate catching Barclay. And the 0-1 pitch is in the offing here. And the lefty, of course, has a great view of first base. This is ripped into left and could be trouble. It's over the head out there of Kasson and to the warning track. That's going to score a run. And it's 1-0 quickly, Kasson on an RBI double by Braden Lawrence. And the first hit of the game. So you got Kasson, Kermis, and Rassler out in the outfield. Cooper Rassler out there and right. Logan Davis still eligible, even though he's graduated a year ago. But his birthday falls perfectly for this him to be able to play this Legion season. So he's the shortstop. Leighton Yost at second base. Aiden Jensen at first. And Preston Smith is over at third tonight. And we'll just throw that on there quickly so you can see it. As the right-handed batter is Jace Kraft, the shortstop. And they start him out 1-0. Runner at second. Nobody out and a run in already for the visiting Comets. Post 3-3-3 from Kasson. Here's the pitch. Right back past Barclay and scooped by Logan. Throws him out at first. The runner advances to third. Lawrence. And a sacrifice basically for Kraft with one down. 6-3 put out there, and Charlie Hazer is up. Right-handed bat. So far, all righties. As we have a runner at third, one out. And one run in here for the Comets, as that's fouled out of play for a strike. Is it Hazer or Heiser? Hazer. Yeah, spelled H-E-S-E-R, but pronounced H-E-Y-S-E-R. So Hazer waits the pitch on 0-1, and this is bounced to third. And a play across the diamond is going to be successful, and the run scores to make it 2-0. Kasson. It's a 5-3 putout. As a little two-hopper over there to Preston Smith at third. 2 down and 2 in. Now nobody on for Kasson, and Gavin Brandt, the DH, is up. And the first pitch to Brandt is called, strike 1. It's good to see Barclay get a strikeout here. And the first, then we got to get the bats going. We're already down 2-0. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2 on Brandt, the DH, right-handed bat. they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bench players, while Albert Lee has 3 today. Here's the pitch, and that's fouled out of play. Stays alive at 0-2. Brody Rassler, Cohen Drescher, and Bryant Bach, and the only guys on the bench for Albert Lee. Brecken Wackles isn't here. He's at a wrestling camp and getting ready for that Fargo deal that he did so well in last year. That lots of the top wrestlers in the nation go to. That's fouled down the third base line. So he's staying alive, fouling him off here. Bryant. Still 0-2, though. Just got to fool him one more time. Nate. 2 runs on 1 hit. And a sacrifice was in there, but the double is the only hit they have. They did have 1 walk that helped as well. There's a ball, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Pitch is called third strike. And he got exactly what I hoped and just got his first K of the day. And that's the third out, but they score 2 runs on us here in the top of the first. But the Post 56 bats are coming up here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
You have a brand new house. The construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. Call Service Master by Ayat today, 877-945-0993.
The van, the yellow van, call Service Master.
So as you can see, the lineup here, Leighton Yost, second baseman, leading off. Logan Davis is shortstop, batting second. Graham Goskeson playing left and batting third. Nate Barclay pitching and batting cleanup. Cooper Kermis out in the center is fifth. Sixth is Preston Smith, the third baseman. First baseman, Aiden Jensen. Seventh, Griffin Richards, the catcher, will bat eighth. Then Cooper Rassler out in right field, batting ninth. And you see the defensive alignment. Pete LaRocque out there in left. Brown is in center field. Buckwalter. There's 2 Buckwalters for Kasson. There's Charlie Buckwalter, who's the second baseman. And Jake Buckwalter, who's the right fielder out there. But that's their alignment. And their pitcher is Owen Abbott. He will face Albert Lea here today. Don't have too much information on him other than he's a right-hander and a tall, slender dude. About ready to go here. And Yost, Davis, and Goskeson, the first 3 up to face him. Get a little upper view here. As we are in the bottom of the first. 2-0 Kasson, American Legion Baseball, in its 101st year. And a strike is called to start with Yost. Leighton, my pregame guest for the player profile, always a good interview. Bounced that one in for even got a 1-1. I mentioned to him that I saw him pitch. I thought I saw him pitch. So I said, so other than shortstop, where do you play? And he's not even playing short today. He didn't say that, but he goes, I hate pitching. He goes, I pitched an inning this year, and that's all. I don't want to do it again. But that was because he was, like his dad explained, he was good young and then hurt his shoulder and hasn't pitched really since. But he's got quite a gun from short anyway, so that works your arm. As that one misses inside, and I believe it's 2-1 to Leighton, 3-1. 3-1 to Leighton. And then he hits one foul. And drifting out of play over the dugout and in the dugout. Bounces around in there. 3-2. But playing second base tonight is Leighton Yost, as Logan Davis is back in the fold here and gets to play Legion ball when he has the time, as he's, like I said, he graduated a year ago. But his birthday falls right, so he can play. That's in the gap and going to roll to the fence. Yost has got some speed, and he's on. He's going to get to third on this one. Took him a while. Nope, he stops at second. Probably smart, although they dropped the relay. Yeah, like he didn't know that, but he probably would have made it eventually. But I thought he was going to get thrown out if he'd have gone. But we'll take the double. That's all right. That's a good way to start. And he'll be at second with nobody out, and Logan Davis coming up. Well, he laid into that one, and he hit it perfectly in the gap to right center. A little misplay. It took him a while to corral the ball out there in the dust of the warning track, and then the throw in, it looked like they were going to get him dead to rights if he'd gone to third, but then the relay man dropped the ball. And you don't know that once you've put the brakes on, but here's Logan stepping in. With an RBI opportunity right off the bat. That's ball one from Abbott. Well, we got to catch up here. Down 2 runs already from Kasson's 2-run first. Home half of the first here with nobody out and a runner at second. A swing and a miss by Logan. Evens got a 1-1. What a beautiful day. Not a huge wind, but occasionally it flares up, but it's pretty much non-existent. What it does flare up, it looks like it comes in from center. There's a strike called, and it's 1-2 now to Davis. Good to see him again. And there you got another leader, too, on your team with all the experience he's had. But there are a lot of seniors and leaders. As the runner goes and easily steals third. Oh, Leighton got a big jump there and gets the steal. I should say there's only been one game played. Yost was hitting 0 for 4 in that first game, but there's his first hit, the double to lead things off, and that's his first steal of the season as well. And, of course, Davis, no at-bats. He didn't play in that opener. It's 2-2 with a runner at third and nobody out here at the bottom of the first as the tying run is at the plate. And a 3-2 count now to Logan Davis. Graham Goskeson on deck. This shot, you can see third base and first base, and there's a walk. A full count walk. Puts the runners at first and third, and nobody out. And Graham Goskeson coming up. I mean, he was 0 for 1. He had 2 steals, 2 walks, a run scored, and he was hit by a pitch. Very active for an 0-1 afternoon for Graham. Of course, the right-handed bat playing out in left field tonight. Let me fix my count here to ready for the new guy, and it's 1-0. Runners at the corners. Down 2 already. Albert Lee threatening here in their half of the first. As Logan is held on at first by... He goes. No, he kind of went halfway just to let the runner from third, Yost, get a head start. And that was a really nice job by Logan. And he is safe on a steal. And Yost comes in on basically a steal of home. So it's 2-1. Davis took off for second and then stopped halfway there. So they had no, and then by the time they threw down, there was a fake throw down. They cut that one off. But Yost has enough speed that in the meantime, he was already almost home. Slides in safely, and then Yost just cruises into second with a little double steal action there and a steal of home. That's kind of rare. 3-0 to Graham Goskeson. Bases, well, we got the runner at second, Davis, and he's looking, no, he's not going, but that's a strike called. Now 3-1 as Goskeson takes all the way. Graham looking for his first Legion hit of the season. It's amazing. They only played the one game. So is the VFW. And they're safe. They try and get Logan leaning off a second, but he gets back in. Still a 3-1 count to Graham. Nate Barclay on deck. As both pitchers have been assaulted here in the first inning. Actually, they only got one hit on us, and so far we've only got one hit. But the double steal was really huge, and that's a strike called to make it a full count to Graham Gustafson. 3-2. Base hit ties it, I would say, with Davis's speed. And here's the pitch from Abbott. And that is right to the gap again. It's going to roll to the fence. And that would be another, well, let's see where he ends up. Gustafson's going to stop at second. Another RBI double. Ties the ball game. 2-2 here in the first. So 2 RBI, 2 doubles, really, and 3 steals after 3 batters. Very active. And it's tied up at 2. Here's Nate Barclay, the lefty. Pitcher against pitcher, righty against lefty. Here, let me update the score and my balls and strikes count here, as that's ball 1 to Nate. And Barclay, he was 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs in the opener last Tuesday in the 4-0 win. Had a single, 2 walks, and a run scored. So responsible for half of the runs there. Fouls that one straight back and out of play. That's a 1-1 count now. 2-2 in the first. When you keep this up, it's going to be 14-14 at the end. Go extras. Just okay, I guess. I'll lose 1 camera if we go extra innings. That would be this one with no fence in it. Can look at that for a while, but you can't see third base or the left fielder. Here's the pitch. It's kind of cool. You can see the base runner out there at second, Logan Davis. Or rather, Graham Gustafson, who replaced Logan Davis. It's 1-2 for a count to Barclay. Abbott pitches, and that's tomahawked down the right field line. That was up and out of the strike zone, but Nate liked that one. A lot of times if it's in your eyes, it looks really tantalizing coming in there, and he tattooed that thing, but foul. It stays 1-2. Still nobody out here. 4th batter for the good guys. Looking to go 2-0 on the Young Legion season. And that one is a ball, 2-2. Just missed outside and high. Yeah, Nate was the hitting hero on their first game with the 2 RBIs and 2 walks, always on base. Fake throw to second for Gustafson. He's back anyway. He's got a pretty good lead out there, 5-6 steps. And here's the 2-2 pitch. And it's ripped to second on a line. And can he get back a second? No, they got a double play out of that one. Gustafson was just beaten back to the bag as Barclay lines out to second for the first out. And then Gustafson is thrown out at second for the double play. 2 down now for Cooper Kermis and nobody on. In a tie ball game, 2-2. First inning. A lot of 2s. 2 outs, 2-2 tie. 2 hits for Albert Lee. Here's the pitch to Cooper. One of 2 Coopers in the game for Albert Lee. Cooper Rassler playing out and right. Brody Rassler on the bench, which is usually is the other way around, but it's good to see Cooper get some time here with the Legion team out and right. It's, did he throw a pitch? I thought he threw one. They haven't registered it on the scoreboard. That's a strike called to Kermis. And he was 1 for 4 in the opener. Scored a run, stole a base. His 1 hit was a single. That one bounces in. 2-1, says the umpire, so we'll go with him. He knows everything. 2-1 to Cooper Kermis, one of the seniors. Center fielder, right-handed bat. Ooh, swing and a miss. Boy, you really wanted that one. But just undercut it, and is now 2-2 to Kermis. Actually, the wind is blowing out to center when it blows, which is not all the time. That's outside, so another full count. That's the third full count that Abbott has pitched into here in the bottom of the first. Seeing a lot of pitches from this guy on his way to 105, hopefully, and we can get him out of there, and he walks another one. Second walk of the inning. Another base runner, and here comes Preston Smith. Smith was 1 for 3 in the opener with a single. .333 average. He's got a guy on first and 2 outs with a tie at 2 here in the first inning from Hike Field. Great night for baseball. If you want to come out and join the folks here, there's room for you. That's right through the gap in the left side of the infield. His shortstop was messing around at second base, and Smith said, hey, I'll just throw one right through there, and it's a base hit. First and second now for Aiden Jensen with 2 down. Hit him where they ain't. It's a good recipe. 7th batter up here in the first for Albert Lee. They got 5 to the plate in their half of the first. Aiden Jensen, the lefty, pokes one. Oh, that just hung up there. I thought that was going to get over the shortstop, but Aiden just reached out the bat and kind of lined out to short. That's the 3rd out, so they leave a couple stranded, but end up tying the score here and bat 7. It's 2-2 after 1 on AlbertLeeLive.com.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lee, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place. 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lee. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
Back here at Hike Field. Second inning, 2-2. As Nate Barclay takes his warm-up tosses. And let me see if we can get to... How do I do this? Oh, here we go. I got to highlight a batter here, and then I can move the list out here for... Well, that didn't highlight him, did it? It's Jake Buckwalter. First up here, the right fielder. I thought I highlighted him. Let's see if I can try that again. Yep, there he is. So Jake Buckwalter, Peter Loverock, and Braylon Fredrickson are the 6, 7, 8 batters. Jake, the lefty, their first left-handed batter, coming up here, the right fielder. Oh, I didn't overlay that, did I? It's not working for me. Oh, well. It worked, believe me, it worked on my trial screen, but it didn't make it to the regular screen. But this is Buckwalter, and he gets ball 1 to start the second inning. Two to 2 as Barclay racks and fires and swing and a miss. Evens got a 1-1. Buckwalter, LaRock, and Fredrickson, and then Charlie Buckwalter is the 9-hitter. I'm guessing Jake's brother, although you never know. Could be cousins. They might not even be related, for all we know. But with a name like Buckwalter, I don't know that there's... How many Buckwalter families can there be in Kasson? Strikes, foul ball rather, makes it 1-2 to Jake Buckwalter, and he hits the next one into left. I don't know if he saw it at first out there in left field, but he did make the catch. Graham Gustafson. It looked like the sun was direct in his eyes, and at first he didn't move. Maybe he didn't need to because he didn't have to take a step or two is all. But a fly to left, 1 up, 1 down here in the second. And that brings up Peter LaRocque, another lefty. He's the left fielder. Strike is called, and it's 0-1 to LaRocque. Great last name. Pete leans back in his stance and then awaits, kind of crouches as the ball comes in. That's another called strike, and he hasn't swung the bat, but it's 0-2. Barclay has a strikeout, also a walk, gave up the 2 runs on 1 hit in that first inning. 1 out here with nobody on, and that's first one misses for LaRocque, and it's 1-2 to him. You could see I don't know if you can see that on your screen, but extreme blonde hair. Poking out of the bottom of his batting helmet. Oh, he swung late at that one and missed. As it is 2 up and 2 down. Second strikeout for Nate Barclay. Much better than the first inning so far. As Braylon Fredrickson, the first baseman, steps up, the right-handed batter. I'll be doing the Albert Lee games. Oh, he got hit. At the tournament in Mankato Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Actually, there's 9 games, and I'm doing them all. Not all on Albert Lee Live. We'll do the Albert Lee games on albertleelive.com, and we'll do the Mankato games on their channels, Mankato West Live and MankatoEastLive.com. But all of them will get on the Mankato channels, I think. Maybe they'll be on all. I don't know how that's going to work until I get there on Friday. But it's going to be quite a week, Father's Day weekend with me doing all but one on my own. This is side to center and tracking it and making the catch out there, Cooper Kermis. And a 4 up, 3 down, other than the hit by pitch to Fredrickson. That was Charlie Buckwalter who flew out to center for the 3rd out, and they waste the hit batter, and it is 2-2 after 1.5. And we've got the post 56 bats coming up here in the bottom of the second on albertleelive.com.
Window and Door, we believe what sets us apart is simple. We're local, we're invested in our community, and we stand behind our work. The next time you're planning a project, please give us a chance to earn your business. GT Window and Door, helping transform your house into a home.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lee refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check them out online, mrsandless.com.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We now offer full cosmetic dentistry in addition to routine dental care. Learn more at afd.dental.
As we go to the bottom of the second, and your batting order for Albert Lee starts with Griffin Richards, then Cooper Rassler in the top of the order. As they throw it down, so we'll get rid of the order here and be ready to rock. Bottom 2-2. Both teams scoring the 2 runs in the first inning, and Kasson bat's going quiet in the second. We'll see how the bottom of the order does here. Griffin Richards, the catcher, the right-handed bat, leading things off. And Griffin was 0 for 1 in the opener with a strikeout, and that's a strike called. 0-1 as Abbott delivers and a strike swinging through it was Griffin. Cooper Rassler is on deck. That's up high. 1-2 to Griffin. Here's the pitch, and that is outside. 2-2. Griffin goes down 0-2 and now 2-2. Cooper didn't play in the first game. Brody did. He was 1 for 4 with a single. But that one's fouled straight back and out of play. Stays 2-2. Griffin's batting gloves almost match the bat color. Maybe not. The more I look at it, his gloves are a little bluer. As a roller to short, and the throw over is in time to get Griffin, but nice speed down the baseline for Richards, but just not enough to get there in time, and it's a 6-3 putout. 1 up, 1 down for Cooper Rassler. Cooper bats right-handed and is playing right field tonight. First pitch to him is hit right back up the middle and scooped by that shortstop. And does he have 2? Yes, 2 putouts in the first 2 batters here. Jace Kraft, who gets it over to first, and Braylon Fredrickson twice here for 2 up, 2 down. And time of the order, Leighton Yost. And both teams kind of mirroring each other here with 2 runs each in the first, and Kasson batted 4 with no runs in the second. We've got our third batter up here with 2 outs and a strike called. Leighton doubled and stole 2 bases, including home. Or no. Yeah, his was home. He stole third and home on a double steal with Logan Davis, who got steal second. 1-1. And the pitch is way high. I think he was trying to off-speed that one, but it got away from him. 2-1 to Yosti. Still no strikeouts for Abbott. He's walked 2, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, and that is a strike called. And some disagreement from the home crowd here. 2-2 is the count to Leighton. On the season for the Legion here, 1 for 5. Got his first hit in that first at bat after an 0 for 4 debut in the 4-0 win. 3-2 is the count. Several full counts for Abbott early on here. And this is skied foul territory. No, down the line anyway. I don't think they're going to catch up to it. They don't. And it's the umpire says foul ball. He had a good look at it. I thought it looked almost fair, but he's got a much better look at it than I do. And they tried. I mean, they had the third baseman, the shortstop, and the left fielder all converging. They just couldn't find it. A lot of sunshine in that corner. I'll give him that excuse. But 3-2 again here for Leighton as he's got new life. That pop-up should have been caught probably, but this is about the same area, a little shorter, I guess, down the third baseline. Third baseman does grab that one. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Kasson D on that pop to third. So both teams score 2 in the first. Both teams get shut down in the second. And we go to the third inning, all tied at 2 on AlbertLeeLive.com.
GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lee Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Does fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna and keep the fun alive all year round. Online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
Service Master by Ayat's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. Call Service Master by Ayat today.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
And we start the third inning with top of the order for Kasson, Braden Brown. You see him highlighted there, Braden Lawrence. There's different spellings of Braden for you. And they also have that Braylon. Braden, and Braylon. That's got to be it. I bet they all three look when you call them. Any one of them. And the defensive alignment for Albert Lee there for you as well. As the third inning of work for Nate Barkley. He's got 2 strikeouts, a walk. He's given up the 2 runs on just 1 hit. And that was a double in the first inning by Braden Lawrence. This is Braden Brown, who walked his first time up, and he gets ball 1. Top at 3, 2 all. 3 hits for Albert Lee, 1 for Kasson. And this is hit on the screws, as they say, but it's right to center fielder Kermis, and he makes the catch. Coop! That's his second F8 in a row. Third out last inning, first out this inning. And Braden Lawrence, who I mentioned hit the double, an RBI double in the first, is coming to the plate. With 1 out, nobody on. Barclay delivers outside for ball 1. Mentioned he's had, I think he told me he had 2 Tommy John surgeries in his young life. And it was just, couldn't wait to get back to pitching. That's his love. And there, now he's there and doing well. That's another fly ball. That's out to left and caught very nicely out there by Graham Goskeson. 2 up, 2 down. Boy, he's got the sun in his eyes out there, too. The left side is really in the sun. 2 down, nobody on with Jace Kraft. He had a sacrifice that moved the runner to third and set up another run. As that is out of the zone, and he starts out 0-1 again. All 3 of these guys he started in this inning with a 1-0 count. Came back, got the first 2. Let's see what he does here. As that one is on the outside corner to the righty. And a 1-1 count. Kraft hit the second pitch he saw in that first inning. Here's the third pitch in his second at bat at a 1-1 count. Way outside. 2-1. As Barkley covers his face except for the eyes when looking in for the call on the pitch. That's a nice scoop by Logan Davis. In and out of the glove of Aiden Jensen. Going to have to call that an E3 for Kraft to reach. As he should have had that one, and it should have been a 6-3, 1-2-3 inning there, but they have new life with Charlie Hazer coming up. He grounded out to third his first time up. Runner at first, 2 down after the error. Right-handed bat, third baseman, Hazer. Little finger of shadow from first base almost all the way to second. That's where the field umpire is standing. Smart guy. And home plate, for the most part, is shadowed. But pretty much everywhere else. I mean, the grass around third is a little shadow, but also a little bit out in deep right field. But lots of sunshine still out there, and that one misses inside. 2-0. So all of a sudden we think we got a 1-2-3 inning, and then the error allows Kraft to reach, and it's 2-0 to Hazer. Lefty Barkley takes a look at the runner and then delivers. This is a bouncer to shortstop. Logan flips it to Layton, and they get that one on a 6-4 put out. So no damage done with the error, but that's good. A lot of times walks and errors can come back to haunt you, but that didn't happen that time as they leave one stranded. And we are through 2.5. It's still tied at 2 on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
At GT Window and Door, we believe what sets us apart is simple. We're local, we're invested in our community, and we stand behind our work. The next time you're planning a project, please give us a chance to earn your business. GT Window and Door, helping transform your house into a home.
Back here at Hike Field, and we are in the bottom of the third, the home half of the third for Albert Lea Post 56. American Legion 1-0 this year, looking to keep that undefeated streak going as long as possible, of course. Kasson in town. Both scored 2 runs in the first, both shut out in the second. Kasson didn't score in the third either. And here comes the basically top of the order for the Tigers, with Logan Davis leading things off, the 2-hitter. Graham Goskeson and Nate Barclay to follow. The 2-3-4 hitters. Oops, let me... it won't overlay that. I'm sorry. The batting order did not show. What are you going to do? Move on with your life. It's bottom of the third. And Davis leading off here. He had the walk and a steal. His steal of second led to the steal of home by Leighton Yost to score the first run of the game. And then Davis scored the second run of the game on an RBI double from Goskeson. It's 1-0 now. Strike called. 1-1 to Logan. Number 12 in your program. Abbott delivers, and that's fouled out of play, first base side. Ball and 2 strikes. You see everything but third base on this shot, and left field, basically. But a good look. I can't see the right-handed batter, but you can see the pitch coming in, and Logan gives it a ride, and that could be trouble. Oh, what a play out in center field. Man, a diving. See if we can catch that in replay. Diving grab in center field. Can we see it? Oh, yeah, look at him. He leaves his feet. That was pretty impressive. 1 up, 1 down for Albert Lea here in the third. Back to live as Goskeson comes up. By the way, that's Braden Brown out in the center with a spectacular play. Give credit where credit's due, for sure, on that one. A strike is called to Graham, who had an RBI double. His first time up. It's his first hit of the Legion season after going 0 for 1 last week, although he had 2 steals in that first game last Tuesday. There's a breaking pitch that's called a strike, and it's 0-2 to Graham. And that's outside. Good eye there, and 1-2 is the count. And it's easy to see he was 0-1, but he was also quite active on the base paths. He walked twice, stole 2 bases, scored a run, was hit by a pitch. So it's not like it was just over 1 and that was it. It's 2-2 now. To Graham. And the pitch is fouled out of play right side, and we'll do 2-2 again. Well, I wasn't shocked that the New York Knicks won the NBA title. I thought San Antonio was going to do it. They were just kind of rolling, got through Oklahoma City and Minnesota and all that. But the Knicks had it going, man. That shocked me that they won in 5. That is another one of those off-speed pitches that gets away from him, and it's now a full count. And I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full counts now early on here for Abbott in the first 2 1/3 innings. It's kind of a lot. Seeing a lot of pitches. That's fouled back, and Gustafson stays alive at 3-2. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the third, tied at 2. Barclay on deck. Gustafson with a full count. He had a full count last time up and had that 2 RBI double, or RBI double. Oh, and he got a piece of it, but it was caught by the catcher, so it's a strikeout, and that's 2 up and 2 down. Boy, they've retired 6 in a row. First strikeout for Owen Abbott of Kasson today. And Nate Barclay. Nate lined out to second his first time up. Had a 2 RBI single in the first game last Tuesday. As the lefty takes ball 1. It puts Cooper Kermis in the on-deck circle. That's ripped down the line. Foul. Ooh, by inches. That was close. Man, he ripped that one. It'll be a 1-1 count. He might still be running if that had hit fair. They're playing him fairly straight away, but there'll be a long run to the line there for that right fielder. Especially that thing was smoked. That's a ball. 2-1 to Nate. He had a 2-2 count last time and lined it to second. 2-2 now. Oh, well, it's 2-1. That's 2-2. Yes, he called strike. 2-2 with 2 outs. 2-2 score. Bottom of the third. The pitch is fouled out of play. Or no. I guess they had room. Third baseman makes the catch, and that is it. That was out of my view here from the press box over by the dugout for Albert Lee on the third base side. So a little pop out for Barclay ends the third, and we are still tied at 2 after 3 on AlbertLeeLive.com.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lee, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lee. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We now offer full cosmetic dentistry in addition to routine dental care. Learn more at afd.dental.
And you can see on your screen, Gavin Brandt will lead off here. He is the 5-hitter for Kasson here in the top of the 4th. And followed by Jake Buckwalter and Peter Larocque. Let me change my inning here. Top of the 4th, and it's 2-2. And we'll get rid of the batting order there as we go going here. And Nate Barclay working his 4th inning. He's faced 5 batters in the first, 4 in the second, and 4 in the third. 2 strikeouts, a walk, 2 runs on 1 hit is all. 1 error and a hit batter. Strike on the corner to the right-handed batting Brandt, who struck out his first time up. Nate working quickly on the 0-1, and he swings and misses, does Brandt, and it's a big 0-2 advantage for Nate Barclay. A little off speeder. Might have been a little breaking pitch. Let's see what he does on 0-2. With the sun in his eyes, he strikes him out. That's what he does with no swing. So got him looking. 1 up, 1 down. That's strikeout number 3 for Nate. And he's looking pretty sharp. 1 down, and here comes Jake Buckwalter, the right fielder who flew out to left. His first time out, went opposite field. And a strike called. Well, Nate is right in the zone for the most part. Through the first 3 1/3. He's not messing around, not nibbling. He's going right at these hitters, just like Cohen Drescher did last Tuesday with his 1 hit. Jim. That's fouled back in 0-2 to Jake. Nate's got that one. Another called strike 3 is 2 up, 2 down by way of the K. 4 for Nate on the afternoon. 2 down, nobody on here in the 4th of a 2-2 game. And Peter Larock, who struck out his first time up, walks up to the plate, the left-handed hitting left fielder. See if Nate can get his first 1-2-3 inning and do it himself with 3 strikeouts. That'd be nice. Starts out ball 1 with Larock here. And that's bounced to first. Jensen unable to scoop it. It hits off his leg, and then Yost was trying to scoop it to him, but that didn't work either. So it's going to be another error on Jensen. That's his second of the game at first base. It allows Larock to reach with 2 down, and Braylon Fredrickson is up. Braylon had he was hit by a pitch his first time up. First pitch, too, I think. So a runner at first, 2 down. Fredrickson trying to fill his pockets with his various devices. As Barclay ready to go. Checks the runner. Goes to first. Back safely is Larock. He didn't have that big a lead anyway, but first time that Barclay's thrown to first tonight. 2 runs on 1 hit for Kasson and 2 runs on 3 hits for Albert Lee with the 2 errors. So far, they haven't come back to bite them. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. He had the error last inning on Jensen that was with 2 outs, and then they got the next guy out, so that didn't hurt. And here with 2 outs, another error. Hopefully they can get Fredrickson. It's 0-1. A little low. 1-1. Fredrickson, the 8 hitter in the lineup, 4th up this inning. I would say Nate has really not thrown a lot of pitches. Meanwhile, Abbott, with all his full counts, he's got like 5 or 6 full counts tonight. He's been throwing a lot more. Back over to first they go, and Larock back safely. 1-1 count, 2 down. Tie ball game at 2. All the fun was in the first inning. It's been goose egg since. Here in the top of the 4th, that one misses outside. 2-1 to Fredrickson. They got some long last names: Fredrickson and Buckwalter and Lawrence and Bowdoin. Here's a pitch. That's outside. 3-1. All right, let's go, Nate. Let's get this guy. Get the bats going here. 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up for Albert Lee. And it's a strike call. Well, he struck out the first 2 guys this inning on called third strikes. We'll see if he can get one here, a 3-2. to Fredrickson. And the pitch is a ball. He takes his base. So the runner was going, but it was 2 outs anyway. But it's going to be first and second. After the walk, his second base on balls issued. And the new batter is the 9-hitter, Charlie Buckwalter, the second baseman. He flew out to center his first time up. Field umpire talks to Barclay at the hill. I don't know what that was about. Giving him some pointers. I always think they're trying to say, we don't want to balk you. Here's what you got to do. But maybe it was just some manicuring there. Here's the pitch to Buckwalter, and it's a strike call. First and second, 2 down. Lead runner at second there as Barclay checks both runners a couple times and delivers. And it's a strike. 0-2. He's just firing strikes. And a lot of them are they're watching him go by. And the 0-2 is up the middle. Ed Yosti moving back and forth, but can he get the throw over to first? He does. Wow. Could have tried to tag the runner, but that might have gone backwards and then everybody would have been safe. Instead, he knew he had a little bit of time. He flips it to Jensen at first, and they get the out on a 4-3 putout. And they waste a couple of runners again, but it stays 2-2 after 3.5 on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, mrsandless.com.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Cooper Kermis will lead off here in the fourth for Albert Lea. Tied at 2 with Kasson, American Legion Baseball on Albert Lea Live. From Hike Field, the 1-0. Post 56 from Albert Lea. Fresh off that 4-0 one-hitter from Cohen Drescher last Tuesday. And so far, so good with Nate Barclay. A little bit better than Owen Abbott has been. Abbott with 1 strikeout, 2 walks. He's given up 2 runs on 3 hits. And he will face, as you see on your screen, Cooper Kermis leading off here, and then Preston Smith and Aiden Jensen. As the 5, 6, 7 hitters come to the plate here. In the bottom of the fourth of a 2-2 game. I don't know if Kasson's played any games. I have had a hard time finding stats and records, and Legion's not what it used to be at keeping up with the stats part of the game online. But Kermis, by the way, was 1 for 4 last Tuesday with a run scored, a steal, and a single. He walked his first time up today. Strike 1 to him. Called. And Abbott throws that one out of the zone. His off-speed or breaking pitch is not under control that much today. It's always been a little high and outside. And that one is blasted to left center, but too high, and it's going to die there. Center fielder will catch it for out number 1. Preston Smith, base hit his first time up. But he was stranded at first. On that 2-out base hit, Smith had a single last week, too. So 1 down, nobody on here in the fourth, 2-2. Well, I thought we were going to have a score fest. No, nothing but goose eggs up there as a strike is called. 0-1 to Preston, playing third base for post 56 today. That's ball one. A 1-1 count to Mr. Smith. Two for four on the Young Legion season. Watches that one go a little wide. 2-0, or 2-1 rather. Two balls, one strike. As Abbott shakes off one sign and goes to the second one, and that's a strike called on the outside corner. A 2-2 count. Aiden Jensen on deck for post 56. As the 2-2 from Abbott to Smith is right back to Abbott. He catches it. Liner, L1. 2 up, 2 down. Boy, they're on a roll here. They had 2, 1, 2, 3 innings in a row defensively, so that means 7, 8, 9 outs in a row for the Tiger batters. And Aiden Jensen lined out to shortstop his last time up for the third out of the first inning. He was 1 for 1 in the opener. He was hit by a pitch, had a walk and a single. Pretty active day on the base paths for Aiden, and he takes strike one here. 2 down, nobody on, fourth inning, 2-2 game. That's ripped right through for a base hit. And Aiden keeps his good hitting going and hits it to, he pulls it to right. And a 2-out rally, I feel it. Here's Griffin Richards coming up. He grounded out to short his first time up. He was 0 for 1 last week with a strikeout. So time for that first hit. Griffin, catcher, right-handed bat. Jensen gets his lead at first. It's not too big, 5 steps or so, 4 or 5. Here's the pitch. Up high, ball one. Stuck at 2-2 here in the bottom of the fourth as the 1-0 from Abbott, who's got sunshine in his eyes. Swing and a miss by Richards. Evens the count at 1. Out hitting Kasson 4-1 here, but also out erroring them 2-0. But those errors didn't cost him any runs. So that's always nice. Those pesky walks and errors always seem to bite you, but has not been the case here. Actually saw a steal of home for the first run for Albert Lee, where Logan Davis was at first, Yost was at third. Davis breaks for second. They cut that one off, but in the meantime, Yost is on his horse and slides in safely at home, and then Davis was safe at second. So a double steal, including home. Don't see that too often. 1-2. Count to Richards with 2 down and 1 on. And that's low and outside, so it evens the count at 2-2. Not a lot of wind tonight, so doesn't hurt you or help you. It's kind of indifferent. And he swings and fouls that one out of play right side. So we'll go 2-2 again as Griffin stays alive. Good to see these young teams do so well. You know, the high school team finished in the top half of the Big Nine, which is quite an accomplishment anymore. I mean, you've got to compete with the Mankato and Rochester teams. If you can get top 5, 6, that's pretty good. That's a second miraculous play out in center tonight. Yeah, the diving catch over in left center. And now Braden Brown with another one coming straight in. Dives for that one to save the day and get the third out. Wow. So we go to the fifth. Tied at 2 here at Hike Field on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna and keep the fun alive all year round. Online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
You have a brand new house. The construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. Call Service Master by Ayat today, 877-945-0993.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
So Braden Brown with his second just really nice play out in center field. He's got some range there. As he ended the Tiger threat there. And he will come up first here to lead off the fifth for his team. As I show you the lineup here. Brown, Lawrence, Kraft. Their third time up. Brown has a walk and a fly out to center. So an 0 for 1 with a walk. Still tied at 2. Both teams scoring 2 in the first and have nothing since then, except some hits for Albert Lee, and a couple errors. But Richards comes out to catch here after getting that base hit in the last half inning. So again, we'll be at the big tournament in Mankato, the Legion tournament there. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll cover the Albert Lee games here. I'm not sure how many we're going to put on AlbertLeeLive.com, but I'm doing all 9 of those games in Mankato at Wolverton Field at East High School. 9 games in 3 days. Should be fun. As we go to the fifth now. And that's hit in the gap to right center, and it's going to drop on a one-hopper to Ressler, who gets it in and holds him to a single. First hit for Brown on the day, and the second hit in the game. The other hit was by this guy, Braden Lawrence. He had doubled in the first, had that RBI, and then he scored himself later. Actually, why is it number 5? I have number 7. It's just Riley Gassner. Pinch hitting. Unless I got the numbers wrong, but this is a check swing and he doesn't go, but it's called to strike. Well, let me check here. On my handy-dandy pictures of, well, I don't have a picture of their lineup. Do you still have the lineup over there for Cass? Well, this is Gassner is number 5. So I guess Braden Lawrence is out, the catcher, and Gassner is in to pinch hit here in the 5th. Runner goes, and he's going to, no, it's a foul ball. 0-2 to Gassner. Must have blown away in the wind or something. Oh-2. Runner at first. Nobody out. Top of 5 of a 2-2 game. Kasson posts .333 batting, straightens his legs there for ball 1, 1-2. I thought I had a picture of both. Oh, I do. No, I don't. This is Preston. I took 3 pictures of ours, and I didn't take any of theirs. That was pretty smart. Anyway, I'm just going by the numbers, and that's Gassner, number 5. And he swings and misses. And that is the first out of the 5th, and the 5th strikeout for Barclay. He's been on. Chase Kraft coming up. So runner at first, 1 out. And Kraft had a sacrifice ground out, and then reached on an error. Barclay looking in. Checks the runner, and the lefty delivers. Strike called. Boy, he's just firing in the zone. Love to see it. He and Cohen Drescher so far on this pitching staff. They don't mess around. They just come at you. And when you got a pretty good defense like this, why not? They got speed in the outfield. They've got good fielders up the middle there. Davis ain't going to be there every week. Here's the runner going, and they blast one high to just behind shortstop. Center fielder Kermis comes in and makes the catch. Whew, avoiding the collision there, but fly out to center is how it ends up. So back to first goes Brown, and 2 down now. Yeah. Wow. He must be injured because he had an RBI double, and they took him out in the 5th. The catcher to replace him with Gassner. But anyway, it's 2 down now, and Brown at first for Charlie Hazer, who has grounded out to third and grounded out to short. As Barkley checks the runner, they got him all picked off there. Nice. That's the 3rd out. And a 1, 2, 3. No, they still had 4 batters because of the base hit. But that's a nice pickoff for Nate Barkley over to Aiden Jensen. 3 outs, and they leave the runner stranded. Well, they don't leave any stranded. And actually, Heiser will come back as the batter in the 6th inning to lead off. But we are still tied at 2 as we head to the bottom of 5. See if we can get the post 56 bats going here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics at Albert Lee. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
At GT Window and Door, we believe what sets us apart is simple. We're local, we're invested in our community, and we stand behind our work. The next time you're planning a project, please give us a chance to earn your business. GT Window and Door, helping transform your house into a home.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We now offer full cosmetic dentistry in addition to routine dental care. Learn more at afd.dental.
The other guy to start with. Here we go with the bottom of the 5th, still tied at 2. All the runs in that first inning with lots of zeros trailing on the scoreboard. But it's going to be the 9-1-2 hitters due up here for Albert Lee. Cooper Rassler, the right fielder, Leighton Yost, second baseman, and shortstop Logan Davis. As they've, they switched pitchers too. Switched catchers and pitchers. As number 17, Caden Weifels is pitching. And Abbott goes 4 innings. He gave up the 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 walks, a strikeout. And gives way to the righty, Weifels. See if I can find a number 8. They have weird-looking numbers on there. There's the way that they're put on there is a little strange, but Weifels comes off the bench to pitch. And they have a different catcher in there, as it is number 5, Riley Gassner. Here in the bottom of the 5th, 2-2, Cooper Rassler takes strike 1. Cooper with the 0-1. He straightens his legs there. 1-1 to Coop, who is 0-1 on the Legion season. His first at bat was a ground out to short. 1-1 is blasted right up the middle on a base hit. That's his first Legion hit of the summer. Cooper Rassler. Takes the turn at first, but stays there, and he's on. Leadoff single. The 5th hit of the game for Albert Lee, but first off of Weifels. And here comes Leighton Yost. He had the double, steal of third, and then a steal of home, and a pop out to third. And the first pitch to him is on the ground to short, and they're going to maybe, no! They get the out at second, but the ball is bobbled. Did he have it long enough? The umpire says yes. They got Cooper at second for the first out. But Yost is going to reach on a fielder's choice. And Logan Davis is up. And he walked, stole a base, and scored. And flew out to center. 1 out and a runner at first here in the bottom of the 5th. All tied at 2. Davis facing the right-hander, and this is fouled out of play. Logan playing today, did not play in the opener. He'll play when he can. He's one of the older guys on the team, or the oldest guy on the team. Yeah. Had a birthday that fell right, so he could play another year of Legion ball. And diving back in as they throw over to first is Yost. One down, one on. And Weifels rifles one in. And the runner goes. That's going to be a safe steal. It'll be his 3rd steal of the game. And he thought about going to third, but because the throw was over into the shallow center field, but he stayed there. It's 0-2, though, to Davis. Runner in scoring position. That's go-ahead run. Leighton Yost. See if Davis can knock him in right now. Oh, called third strike. Looked a little high, but umpire right there calls it out, and that's 2 down. First strikeout for Caden Weifels. Brings up Graham Goskeson. He had the RBI double in the first and struck out in the third. See if he can double again. That'd be nice. Double in the go-ahead run here in the 5th. Strike is called. And he went 3-2 on both of his at-bats. So he's one to stick in there and not swinging everything, although he fouls that one back, and now it's 0-2. You have to have a good eye to get to 3-2 all the time. I think he was 0-2 in his last at-bat and then worked it to a full count. Ended up striking out on that one, but here's the 0-2, the runner on the way, and right behind him, or right in front of him, was the shot to left that the left fielder leaves behind him. And it's not an error. He would have scored anyway. As Yost gets the lead on an RBI single for Goskeson. 2 run batted in on the day. 2 of the 3 runs that we've scored, courtesy of Graham. And they got the lead, 3-2. First lead of the game for Albert Lee. Gave up the 2 in the top of the first to Kasson, then scored 2 of their own, but finally get the lead here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 down, runner at first. Nate Barclay coming up. See if he can help himself out here. He had line out to second and then a pop out to third. Got to straighten one out and find some green there, Mr. Barclay. He was 1 for 2, like I said, with 2 RBIs in that last game, last Tuesday. So he knows what he's doing with a bat. Yeah, that's why he's batting cleanup. That one's low. Ball 1 to Nate. Should he reach Cooper Kermis on deck? And the 1-0 is up high. 2-0 to Barclay. Well, the good guys have the lead now, 3-2. 5 hits to 2. They also lead in errors, 2-0. Might as well lead in everything. 1-1 is opposite field single, a one hopper to left, and as a 2-out back-to-back singles by Kasson and Barclay. We'll bring up Kermis. Nice piece of hitting there. Went the opposite way, just kind of went with the pitch, and Kermis comes up. He had a walk in the first, and then he flew out to center in his second at-bat in the fourth inning. Yes, we had a pinch runner for Barclay, and that's going to be Bryant Bakken. 2 down, 2 on. Kasson at second, Bakken at first, Kermis up the bat. See if we can add to that 1-run lead here in the fifth. Base hit ought to do it. And the ball outside high to Cooper. One of 2 Coopers on the squad here with Cooper Rassler and Cooper Kermis. A little conversation with Rich Yost down the third baseline. In between pitches here as the catcher and pitcher engaged in a conversation. One and 0, 2 down, 2 on, and 1 in here in the fifth that gives Albert Lee the lead. And Weifels checks the runners and then delivers home, and that's up high. 2 balls, no strikes. What do you say, Coop? Just hit a home run here and give us a 4-run lead. He was the one, isn't he the one that hit the one in high school play? McGill? No, I thought it was Cooper Kermis hit the home run. Oh, I don't have my scorebook with me, but I'll dispute you on that. But we'll arm wrestle about it later. That was a swing and a miss. 2-1. 2-1 to Cooper. Ooh, he brushes him back a little bit there with a 3-1 count now. Well, there's a base open with a 3-1 count, 2 on and 2 out. And he swings and misses and gets back to a full count here. A lot of full counts for these Kasson pitchers. Weifels, his first as he just took over in the fifth here. Had a quick couple of outs, but there's his third out as he strikes out Cooper and limits the damage to 1 run. But that's a big run because hadn't been any scored since the first, so that might be all it takes. We'll have to see as we continue to the 6th inning here. And post 56 of Albert Lee leading post 333 of Kasson, 3-2 in American Legion baseball action from Hike Field on AlbertLeeLive.com.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lee, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lee. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
Service Master by Ayat's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. Call Service Master by Ayat today.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
As we go to the 6th, 3-2 Albert Lee. And Kasson has made some changes. We'll get them as they come. I know they've changed pitcher and catcher, and we got those. But as they come up to bat, if it's a change, we'll let you know. But Caden Weifels got out of trouble after giving up the go-ahead run there in the 5th for Kasson, striking out 2 in his first inning of work. And now Barclay will stay going here, his 6th inning on the hill. And he's got the 5, 6, 7 batters due up here. Gavin Brandt, this is not him, though. Let's see if I can get a number. Is it 20? Nope, it's 10, and he grounds one to Jensen, who gets it in the glove and steps on the bag. 3 unassisted. And that was, that was Heiser, yeah, because he was at bat when they had to throw the pickoff. So 3 unassisted of Heiser. 1 up, 1 down. And he's 0 for 3. Now Gavin Brandt, who has struck out twice, 0 for 2 day. Ooh, inside, ball 1. It's 3-2, Alberley. We found out that we were both wrong on the home run thing. It was actually Shuey who hit the home run this year in high school ball. McGill did hit one last year, and Kermis did hit one sometime last year, probably too. But it was Easton Shuey who went yard for the Tiger high school team this year. 2-0 is the count from Barclay to Brandt, the B to B. Strike call, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on in the 6th. Down to 5 outs to get here for the Tiger D. And that is a base hit. Out to the gap. Oh, he's going to roll quite a ways before it's picked up, but it's held to a single. Not the swiftest of foot, Brandt, but he got on with a base hit. It's the 3rd hit for the visitors. And they'll get a pinch runner in. Didn't get a number on the guy, but he'll take over at first with 1 out. Tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate, and they throw to first. Did they get him again? Another pickoff. That was Caden Weifels, the pitcher, who was running over there. He's out. So they had the pitcher pinch running, but 2 pickoffs for Nate Barclay and Aiden Jensen. That's pretty impressive. Huh? Yeah. He's the pitcher there. Put him in as a pinch runner, and he got picked off. Well, they just did it. Adric Husso is up now. Okay, yeah, he was batting for the DA or the. Yeah. So this is Adric Husso batting for Buckwalter. They're using their bench here. They brought a lot of guys. They might as well use them. Here in the 6th. It's a 2-0 count to Husso. 2-1. I'll try and catch up on my scoreboard here. 2 outs, 2-1 count. And nobody on anymore after the pickoff. Wow, 2 pickoffs in a game. It's rare you see 1. He's 2 with Nate Barclay here and Aiden Jensen. That's nice work. 3-1. Plus the 2 spectacular center field plays by Kasson. And a steal of home. I mean, we've seen some stuff you don't normally see. There's a walk. A 2-out walk to Husso. It's the 3rd walk given up by Barclay. It's got 5 strikeouts. He needs another one of those here with Peter LaRock up. If it is LaRock, I think it's. This is Bedoin. Drew Bedoin for Peter LaRock. Beaudoin. Bedoin. with one on and two outs. It's an 0-1 count, and here comes the next selection for Barclay. That's inside, 1-1. Richards, good job corral on that one. Trying to preserve a 3-2 lead here in the sixth. Swinging a foul back. As goes to 1-2. Uso gets his lead over at first, held on by Jensen. Barclay with a 1-2 count, delivers. And that hit him in the leg. Oof, that's going to walk that one off, and it stays 1-2. Hit the plate and hit him in the left leg. Kicks it off. Trying to anyway. 1-2, 2 outs, 1 runner on. That's the third. Goskeson, no, that's not Goskeson. That's Smith. Couldn't quite get a glove on it. And it goes out to left field. And now runners at first and second with 2 down. Will they give him a hit or an error? So I haven't put it up on the board yet. I don't know. That's kind of hard. Preston... It's not like it was in his glove. It might have hit off of the glove, but I almost think you got to give him a base hit on that. That was a shot down the third baseline. And Yost comes out, and Barclay's done. And in comes Cohen Drescher to relieve him here in the sixth with 2 down and 2 on. Drescher, fresh off the 1-hitter last Tuesday, 9 strikeouts. So Nate will go 5 2/3 and give up 2 runs on 3 hits. Well, I say 4. They still haven't scored that last play, but I say a base hit. 3 walks, 5 strikeouts for Nate. He hit a batter as well, and he had 2 errors behind him, which didn't cost anything, so the 2 runs are earned. But Drescher coming in. So they go from a lefty to a righty. And 2 down for Braylon Fredrickson due up, and he is warming up in the on-deck area. He was hit by a pitch and then walked in his 2 at-bats today, so... He'll bat with Gavin Bryant at second and Huso at second and Bowdoin at first. They still don't have a hit or an error on that play there on that big scoreboard. I'm just giving them a hit because that was a hot shot down the third baseline. And all Preston could do was just stick his hand out there and it hit the glove. Didn't go in the glove and out. It just glanced off the glove. He didn't even have time to open it. So you can't really give him an error on that. As Fredrickson comes up, like I said, hit by a pitch and then walked from the 8 spot. And the first pitch for Cohen Drescher. And just like Barclay, this guy goes right after batters and stays in the zone for the most part. No nibbling, just here it is. Hit it if you can. I got a defense. 1-0 to Fredrickson. Missed with that one too, and it's 2-0. Huso at second, Bowdoin at first. And a swing and a miss. 2-1 to Fredrickson. Just need to get this out here, and they'll be down to the last 3 outs, and maybe we can cushion that lead a little bit in our half of the 6th. And that one is in the air to center. Cooper's put a few away today, and he gets that one too. As that ends things here in the sixth, and exactly what I said. See if we can get a couple of insurance runs here as we go ahead to the bottom of the sixth with a 3-2 lead on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check them out online, MrSandless.com.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Bottom of six, 3-2 Albert Lea, and they're up the bat here. Trying to add some insurance runs with Preston Smith, Aiden Jensen, Griffin Richards due up. That's the 6, 7, 8 hitters. They don't have a big bench like Kasson. They have 10 guys they can choose from, and they've chosen a lot of them already, but we just got the 3. And Drescher has been put in as a relief pitcher. Bakken was out there as a pinch runner. The only one we haven't seen is Brody Rassler, who's a lot of times a starter, but his brother Cooper getting the start out in right tonight. And Cooper has a base hit, his first Legion hit. Smith will lead off. He's got a base hit and a liner to the pitcher. He was 1 for 3 in the opener with a single. So 2 for 5 on the season. As he steps in against Weifels. Yeah, I still I guess using the pitcher as a pinch runner is risky if he gets injured, but he was in that spot anyway. But it worked out. But he was thrown out on the pickoff. Second pickoff of the day for Nate Barclay and Aiden Jensen, pitcher and first baseman. It's 1-0 to Preston. Weifels delivers, and this is in the air, but in the infield, and first baseman calls it. The second baseman backing him up, too. Man, if that happened to me, I'd yell at the first baseman and say, did you not hear me? I heard him up here. How can the first baseman not hear him? Or the second baseman, I mean. As that one was popped to first. And Aiden Jensen comes up with one out here in the sixth on the 1-run lead. Jensen with the 2 errors, but he's also part of 2 pickoffs. And he's got a base hit and a line out to short on the day. That's low and inside, ball 1. Jensen 1 for 1 last week, so he's 2 for 3 on the season here for the Legion. Also was hit by a pitch last week, and he walked last week too, so he was active on the base paths. 2-0 to Aiden. Weifels, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of 6, 3-2, Albert Lea. And that one is inside and low. 3-0. And the pitch is taken all the way. Strike 1, 3-1. Jensen, one of 2 lefties in the lineup. The other one, Barclay. And here's the 3-1. He walked him in 5 pitches. First walk for Weifels in relief. And now Brody Rassler, the last post-56 player to get in the game in some form. And we'll pinch hit for Griffin Richards. And you see strike one, fly by him. Brody last week, 1 for 4 with a single. His first at bat here tonight, and it's 0-1. 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of 6, 3-2 Albert Lee, and that's high, 1-1. Everybody's played for post 56 tonight. Bryant Bakken pinch ran. Cohen Drescher relief pitched, and now Brody Rassler with the pinch hitting job here, 2-1. Jensen gets his lead out there, and then a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2 with 1 out. Cooper Rassler is due up next. I believe that is him in the neon deck circle. And that one is fouled off to the third base side, and it will go 2-2 again. Seven hits to 4. Albert Lee leading. 3-2 in runs. 2-0 in errors. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that is hanging up. Well, it dropped. I thought it was going to hang up for the right fielder, but it dropped right in front of him. Base hit for Brody. First and second with 1 out. And here comes Cooper Rassler, who has a hit. He had a single his last at bat and grounded out to short his first time up. His first 2 Legion at bats of the season. He was ended up being thrown out at second, but got the base hit. That's outside and low, ball 1. To the 9 hitter. Yost due up next, top of the order. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. 3-2 Albert Lee. Kasson had the early lead, 2-0, but we tied him, and that was all in the first inning, 2-2. Took till the bottom of the 5th to untie it, and Albert Lee got their first lead, and that's where we stand now here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 away, 2 on, and a 1-1 count to Cooper Rassler. He squares the bunt and does. And he might get on. He's got some speed going down there, but no, they got him by a step or so at first. But it's a sacrifice bunt, moving both runners. Nice job, Cooper. Now there's 2 down. And Yost with a chance to knock a couple more insurance run-ins in. He has a double. 2 steals, including home. He stole third and home in that first inning. And he popped out to third and then reached on a fielder's choice, stole another bag, and scored. And his pants look like that's what he did. He is filthy. Has 3 steals. Strike called. Let me get the scoreboard right here. Second and third, 2 outs. Here we go. The 0-1. Oh, under his armpits for ball 1. One and 1. See if we can see the batter here on that view as he flies one off to the right and out of play. 1 and 2. Well, if he doesn't get any more knocked in here, I would go with a 1-run lead with Cohen Drescher on the hill anytime. He's something else. He was the pitcher of the year of the high school year, and he has just done nothing but get better here. Oh, the catcher tries to catch up to that. I think he actually hit his glove, but could not catch up to it, and there's new life for Leighton Yost. who, look at him, he picks up the catcher's mask and going to hand it to him. That's sportsmanship there. 1-2 is the count. 2 down and 2 in scoring position here for Layton. He went 0 for 4 last week. Did score a run, but be nice to see him get a couple RBI here. And he rips one down the third baseline, but it's foul. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Leighton Yost. My pregame interview. If you want to get a check of that, do the archived on-demand version. He flies one opposite field to right, and it's caught. So we don't get the insurance runs, but we do have the 1-run lead. And Cohen Drescher coming out in, he threw 3 pitches to get out of the 6th in relief. And we'll see if he can get the job done here in the 7th. 3 outs to go on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna and keep the fun alive all year round. Online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
The man in the yellow van, called Service Master.
So, VFW has had a hard time getting games going. They played 1, and they've had to reschedule 4 of them. They're due to play Byron tomorrow in Byron, 5 o'clock at the junior high. But it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Just their luck. And then they're at Red Wings Sunday. The Legion here off until Friday. They go to that Mulvihill tournament in Mankato. We'll do all of our games on AlbertLeeLive.com, maybe even some more. I'm doing all 9 games of that tournament on one of our 5 channels or the other. MankatoWestLive.com, MankatoEastLive.com, Albertly Live, Faribault Live, and Northfield Live are our channels. But Sleepy Eye's up there, and Chaska, I believe, is there. The 2 Mankato teams, Albert Lee, there might be some others, but it's going to be a tough one. But we'll bring you those games Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They'll get at least 1 game each day. So Drescher comes in to try and close it down here with a 1-run lead in the top of the 7th. 3-2, 8-4 in hits for Albert Lee. And it's going to be top of the order. No, it's Buckwalter. Well, they're going to pinch hit Eli Hansen for Charlie Buckwalter in the 9 spot. So Hansen gets a chance here in the 7th. And it's 1-1 to him. Infield straight away. First baseman almost to the grass. This is popped foul and just foul. 3 guys chasing it, couldn't get to it. And Yost dove for it. And he's getting consoled there by Jensen. It's 1-2. And this is where Cohen Drescher and even Nate Barkley before him, they can shine with the 2 strikes and just a 1-2 count. They don't nibble either. They go right at him. And Drescher had 9 strikeouts last Tuesday, 5 for Barkley today. That's a good 1-2 punch on the hill for sure. And they got other arms too. That's, just past Drescher's glove. Yost got it miraculously, and he overthrew first, but he was safe anyway, so that's not an error. That's going to be a base hit for Hansen. As they go to the top of the order now, and Braden Brown, who has a walk, a fly out to center, and a base hit. But the tying run now at first with nobody out here in the 7th. And Brown, their leadoff hitter, is center fielder. He scored their first run back in the first. He squared the bunt, but pulled back and now gets past Griffin and on to second. The tying run now at second. Ian Hansen. On a 1-0 count. Drescher on the wild pitch there. Got to get some outs here as they are close to tying this thing up, and that is a strike called. Cohen's good enough. He can strike out a bunch on his own, but let's see him do it. 1-1. Checks the runner at second, Hansen. Delivers. It's on the ground. Third base foul. 1-2. Smith picked it up there on a couple of hops, but it was foul. 1-2 is the count. Drescher with the advantage. Checks the runner. Delivers. Ooh, just off the plate. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, nobody out. Runner at second. Top of 7, 3-2 Albert Lee. Trying to get the win here. And that's a nasty hop on Yost at second and tied him all up in knots. And now they got runners at the corners with no outs. So the go-ahead run is at first. And Riley Gassner, second at bat. He struck out his first time up in place of Braden Lawrence, who had the RBI double and a fly out to left. I think I'd rather see Gassner. We'll see how he does here at this time up. But first and third, they got to be careful with that runner. They're going to try and cut him off. They got first and third playing up defensively on the grass. Runner goes to second. Then they throw it, and Drescher was still in his follow-through, and it came back to him from Griffin. Kind of hit him in the chest or hand or something. He's smiling in there right now to Griffin. I think they were going to try and fool the third base runner into thinking they were trying to cut off the runner going to second. But it hit Drescher instead. Didn't hurt anything. Second and third, except for got the runner to second, but still nobody out. It's an 0-2 count, though, to Gassner. Eats some outs here, post 56. Here's the 0-2, and it's skied to center. There's going to be a tag up here, and it's shallow enough. Should be able to cut him down. They throw to Richards, gets away. Richards falls down. It gets the throw to third, but he's safe there, and we're all tied up at 3. And the go-ahead run now at third. Fly to center. The throw was a little up the line. Richards stumbled to get it, and then he had to throw to third and couldn't do it in time. So Hansen scores the tying run, and it's 3-3. Runner at third. 1 out. And now he's trying to get the other 2 outs and stop this runner from third because that puts the pressure on us. If they score, we got to score in the 7th. It's all going south for us here. Strike 1. Drescher can stop it all by striking out the side here if he wants, or the last 2 anyway. This is Jace Kraft, the shortstop. Had a sacrifice, ground ball in the first, reached on an error, and then flew out to center. Here's another one to center. And it's going to drop and score the go-ahead run. A base hit to center for Kraft. And it's a 4-3 Comet lead in the top of the 7th. As Brown scores, 1 out, 1 on at first. 4-3 Kasson. Wow. Quite a turn of events here. And against our best pitcher, Cohen Drescher. So named in the, of course, Barclay didn't pitch in the high school league. I think he got an inning But he was still recovering. There's a liner to short, and they try and get the double play, but don't. As you, Davis on the liner threw it to Jensen, but 2 down now. And they have Caden Weifels up to bat. Second time. He was picked off. Well, actually, that was his first at bat because he pinch ran for Gavin Brandt last time when Brandt got on with a base hit. And then they picked off Weifels pinch running for him. And there's a ball, 2-0. It's a 2-0 to Weifels. Let me see. I got to make my line right there. 2-1. 2 down, runner at first. 2 runs in to give them the lead 4-3. Kasson. Drescher. This one skied backwards. Does Richards have enough room? Nice effort, but he didn't quite get to it. And it'll be 2-2. That was right below us. I didn't see the completion of that one, but just ran into the fence a little bit there. And knocked out our camera. The camera down there looks like this now. So this is the only view we have. Although that camera was it had 2.5 hours on it. And it's getting close to when it would have died because I put it on right after 6. So maybe it just died, but Richards may have run into it too. As this is in the air, foul just off first. Jensen grabs it, and that is the third out. Well, some work to do in the bottom of the 7th as they score 2 in the top of the 7th to take lead 4-3. And coming up here, or at least due up for Albert Lee, Logan Davis, Graham Goskeson, and Nate Barclay, the 2, 3, 4 hitters. Sounds like runs to me on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
At GT Window and Door, we believe what sets us apart is simple. We're local, we're invested in our community, and we stand behind our work. The next time you're planning a project, please give us a chance to earn your business. GT Window and Door, helping transform your house into a home.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
So Caden Weifels in relief, his third inning starting here in the 7th with a 1-run lead now, 4-3 for Kasson. He's given up 1 run on 4 hits. 8 total for Alberley, 4 off of each pitcher. But just 3 runs, and that's 1 short of what Kasson has put up, given their 2 in the 7th. However, we have some good bats coming up here. Logan Davis, Graham Goskeson, and Nate Barclay. Need 1 to tie and extend the game, or 2 to walk it off. And Davis has a walk, a stolen base, and a run scored, a fly out to center, and a strikeout in his 3 at-bats today. Oh, a chin music there. So ball 1. Weifels with 2 strikeouts and a walk. And like I said, 1 run on 4 hits. And that one's one's up high. 2-0. Need base runners, at least one or two. The tying run at the plate here for post 56. And we've out-hit them 8-5, but boy, that was impressive. And they've had some really good defensive plays, too. That center fielder is something else. He's made 2 diving catches today. That's a strike call. So 2-1. Weifels, and Davis fouls that one back. 2-2. But we've made the most spectacular plays, I think. Diving plays are nice. They have a place, but 2 pickoffs from Nate Barclay to Aiden Jensen and a steal of home by Leighton Yost. You don't see those plays much, and we've got 3 of them in one game. There's a strike call, and Davis is out. Now we're down to our last 2 outs. Well, I thought we had a good thing going, and all of a sudden we're close to letting it slip past. As here comes Graham Gustafson. RBI double in the first, RBI single in the 5th, and he struck out in the 3rd. Graham rips one over the second baseman's head, and there's a 1-out single. And he's got 3 hits on the day. Wow, 3 hits for Graham. And Nate Barclay with a chance to be a hero here and keep the inning going. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of 7, down 1 run. Oh, Cohen Drescher. Yeah, that's right. He is now hitting for Barclay. I do not have... Oh, I do. He was 1 for 2 in that first game with a single, and he was hit by a pitch. Drescher. They throw to first back in time as Gustafson, and now a strike to Cohen. Got to get Gustafson all the way around. There's a swing and a miss by Drescher, and it's 0-2. Cooper Kermis due up next. But we're running out of outs here, boys. And the 0-2 from Weifels to Drescher is fouled back. He stays alive. Don't hit them to them dogs. They ain't giving them back. The 0-2. 1 out, 1 on. He lets it go. Nice high. He's got more guts than I would. That was close. But a little high and outside. So 1 and 2. And that's high. 2-2. Weifels looking to end things here. 2-2 count with 1 out and 1 on. And a swing and a miss. That is his 4th strikeout on the day. 2nd in this inning. Now we're down to our last out, and that's Cooper Kermis coming up. As Gustafson gets his lead, he's being held on over there somewhat. He's not on the bag or anything, the first baseman, but he's up with him. And it's strike 1 to Cooper. Kermis has walked, flew out to center, and struck out tonight. 0 for 2 with a walk. And the runner goes. Don't want to be the 3rd out stealing, and he's not. He's safe. It actually bounces off of him, and Gustafson's in scoring position with that tying run. It's like 5 steals, I think, tonight for the post 56 boys. It's a 1-1 count to Cooper Kermis. Base hit ties this, and we're at least extending the game, if not walking it off. strike is called. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Cooper. Down to our last strike. Come on, Coop. Find some green. And shaking off a couple of suggestions is Weifels. Time was called, and now back to it with 1-2 count, 2 outs. Runner at second. This is the tying run for Albert Lee here in the bottom of the 7th. And this is in the air to right. Should end it, and does. Well, that's a disappointing ending to a very entertaining game. And drops the Post 56 boys to 1-1 on the year. I'll take the Service Master cleanup break here. We'll wrap things up from Highfield on AlbertLeeLive.com.
A brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Put your business in front of thousands of local fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on AlbertLeeLive.com. We create customized ads to best fit the needs of your business. AlbertLeeLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every year, and our viewership is growing fast as word gets out about our quality broadcasts. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on AlbertLeeLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
As we get through this game here, and Albert Lee, was 2-2 after 1, and then you see all the goose eggs after that until we scored 1 in the bottom of the 5th to take the lead, our first lead of the game. And it looked that way, and it looked like it might get through it, especially when you have Cohen Drescher on the hill in relief of Nate Barclay, and they kind of fell apart there in the 7th as they scored 2 to take the lead, and we could not answer in the bottom of the 7th. Even though we out-hit them 9-5, we did have more errors than them, but the only where it counts is in the run category, and we just could not catch up to that. But things you don't see all the time, pickoff moves, we had 2 of them from Nate Barclay to Aiden Jensen at first. And also a steal of home by Layden Yost. You don't see that very often. And he did that in the first inning to score our first run in combination with Logan Davis, who started it out. He was on first. Yost was on third. Davis breaks for second, totally intending to have them throw the ball down there and then get Yost some extra time to score. And that's exactly what happened. They did cut off the throw to second, but Yost was too fast. He slides in safely with a steal of home on the double steal. And so that was cool. And then, of course, the 2 throwouts. Man, that center fielder for Kasson, though, Braden Brown, he had 2 diving catches out there in center field, and that's very impressive. But they come away with a win. Albert Lee Post 56 is 1-1 now as they head to Mankato Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for that 3-day Mulvey Hill Classic. VFW team supposed to play tomorrow night, but there's a big chance of rain. It's like an 80-90% chance of rain tomorrow, an all-day affair. So we'll see if that happens. But I'm going to wrap it up from here. Thank you to all of our great sponsors and to all of you for tuning in here tonight. And valiant effort by Post 56 just comes up a little short, 4-3 on AlbertLeeLive.com.